Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, Master's in Counseling Psychology, professional astrologer, psychic healer, and yogi. Put on your seatbelts. It's the May 2026 Zodiac Sign Forecast. You're going to want to stay tuned to find out how this once in a blue moon month is going to affect your zodiac sign. Remember to listen if you know your moon sign and rising sign as well. May 2026 is a rare and powerful blue moon month featuring 2 full moons and major planetary shifts that accelerate transformation, manifestation, and emotional breakthroughs. And many zodiac signs are in the spotlight. Gemini, yes, Uranus just shifted in your sign, and then starting May 20th, it is your time of year. Taurus, we start the month with the Sun going through Taurus, and then your polar opposite, Scorpio, is activated at that full moon in May, on May 1st. Then we have Sagittarius being activated at the end of the month on the 31st of May. And of course, Taurus is your new moon on May 16th. But don't forget, Pluto's going through Aquarius. So Aquarius, you're it as well. And Aries, Saturn, and Neptune are both traveling through your sign. So everybody's going to be affected. And don't forget, Cancer, Jupiter is got 2 more months going through your sign. So pretty much every sign is in the mix, whether it's being conjuncted or opposed. So it's a fire and air momentum month. Now let's find out what it means for your sign. Happy birthday, Taurus! Make hay in May, Taurus. It's your month for luck and love, especially before May 19th. Money and more at the new moon in Taurus on May 16th with sun and moon planting seeds of love and lust. Then Mars moves into the Taurian terrain on May 18th, bringing momentum and martial energy into your life, meaning that you'll get shit done, Taurus. So the theme this month is for your identity rebirth and perhaps turning points in relationships at that May 1st full moon, bringing up your polar opposite sign, your 7th house in your solar return chart, relationship revealed. So lots of energy around ending, beginning, and the whole thing about relationships is up for reevaluation. But you're building steam for the new moon in your sign on May 16th. This is your party. It's your personal reset. You can manifest what you have been desiring. It's a very powerful time for you, Taurus. And even though it comes at the end of the equinox, the Taurian equinox, it has been built up the whole month. So use this time to bring in money and love, Taurus. And then on that blue moon, you're going to feel inspired to start anew. It's activating your 8th house of subconscious. There could be money coming through from other sources that you've been waiting for. And it's financially going to bring something back around to you. So your lucky days, Taurus, are around your new moon, the 15th of May and the 16th. Gemini, initiating Uranian activity is sparking. Excitement builds through the month, and you feel like you could pop with anticipation. Prepare as the planetary party pervades when the sun shifts into your sign on May 20th and conjuncts Uranus on the 22nd. This is a time of healing in the early part of the month, closure as the sun's going through Taurus and getting ready for new beginnings. So at that May 1st full moon, you could have a situation with your work or your health surface, and you have to deal with it. So it's sort of a wake-up call. Not the best way to start the month, but don't worry, you build up steam and things get better. At the May 16th new moon, it's time of a spiritual reset. Rest, retreat. It's a subconscious clearing and getting ready for the sun to go in your sign. So take advantage of this time for rebooting your nervous system before things get wild. And then there is this exciting time. You clear in the beginning of the month, and then once the sun comes into Uranus, anything goes from May 20th on. And the blue moon on May 31st is also a big turning point in relationships. You could run into soul friends and have fated connections, and it's a big time of decisions. Your lucky days, Gemini, are the 17th and 18th. Cancer, Taurus vibes keeps Cancer calm and peaceful. Your soul basks in newfound creativities and comforts. And Jupiter's going through your sign, really bringing you what you've been waiting for now that it's going direct since mid-March. And Cancer feels caressed at that Taurus new moon on the 16th. So it's a month of creativity, love, and purpose alignment. The May full moon on May Day could be romantic, creative. It brings passion or truth to the surface. At the new moon in May, you feel connected, friendships, collaborations, community connections. At the blue moon, your work and health routines can shift and you could be finding a new lifestyle direction. But Jupiter is coddling you the whole month, so it's not going to be as crazy as it may be for others. You're aligning joy with purpose, knowing that it's time for you to step out into bigger playing fields, Cancer. And your lucky days are on the 19th and the 20th of May. Leo, you may feel overwhelmed and overburdened in early May, especially with that Taurus new moon on May 16th squaring your sun. Worldly demands and expectations of others interfere with your peace of mind. You're looking at home versus career transformation. And there's issues around the home and family at that full moon on May 1st. And you could be experiencing a lot of emotions. There could be psychological issues that you're dealing with. It's all solar fourth house. So your roots, you're looking at your roots and maybe wanting to reroot yourself during Taurus season. And at that new moon, now there's a focus on career, goals. What can you do differently so that you feel you are following your purpose? And the blue moon on May 30th in Sagittarius is an exciting one for you. You could have breakthroughs in creativity and romance. You're redefining success and emotional security during May, Leo. Your lucky days are May 21st and 22nd. Virgo. Lots of love from Taurus planets throwing favorable aspects to fellow Earth sign Virgo. And jolly Jupiter in Cancer sends support and comfort. Money and love vibrations are enhanced during May. Your social life picks up from the Taurus planetary party. And you're evolving your mindset and communicating clearly. You're going to find some truths being revealed at that full moon on May 1st. There may be missing pieces of information that come to light. You're going to be yearning to spread your horizons further and travel or teach or do something different and ground a new expansion in your life at that new moon on May 6th. At the end of the month, at the blue moon, you're going to have some insights into your family, into your living situation. How can you set it up so it's more inspiring? Your environment in general needs to be uplifting for you. Your beliefs are upgrading. Your lucky days, Virgo, are May 23rd and 24th. Libra. The themes during May are money, value, and confidence. The full moon is a financial turning point for you as it occurs in your house in your solar chart. So you're looking at your income, money coming in versus expenses going out, and really bringing it into balance so that you're not spending more than you earn. So you're getting really, really clear about your finances, and that continues at the new moon in May. And don't forget, you and Taurus are Venusians. You're both ruled by Venus. So even though there's not necessarily harmonious aspects, you do well during Taurus season because it's a Venus love fest. So you're looking at the new moon for new investments, financial strategy, and feeling more secure financially at the new moon in May. And then at the end of the month, at the blue moon, there's big news, there's breakthroughs. And this month of May, you're stepping into financial empowerment and self-worth is improving, Libra. Your lucky days in May are May 25th, 26th, and 27th. Hi there, this is Jill Jardine, host of Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, and I have some news for you. Some of you know that I have a book that's published called Sacred Sound Formulas to Awaken the Modern Mind, Sanskrit Mantras to Raise Your Vibration. Well, now I have the companion oracle cards for Sacred Sound Formulas to Raise Your Vibration. You're going to have a lot of fun with these. You pull a card, you get the mantra that will help you at whatever moment you pick the card, and so much more. So make sure you go online and order yours now, JillJardine.com. Scorpio, it's your time to come up for air on May Day with the full moon in Scorpio. Your intuition shows you the way. Time for identity rebirth and personal transformation. All those emotions that have been building up get to pop. So there's a culmination, and you feel that you ran a marathon in your mind and psyche, and now there is release. So with that release comes breakthroughs and money, honey. You may reap some wealth in your life. That was unexpected. So take advantage of that, Scorpio. Then on the May 16th new moon, a new relationship chapter begins as it activates your solar seventh house of relationships. So you may solidify existing relationships, release the old ones in the early part of May, and really get your value system together regarding what you want in relationship going forward. Then at the end of the month, at the blue moon, the financial expansion continues, and you really want to align your value system with how you make money. And so there will be opportunities that show up for you. And this is a very intense month because it starts with your full moon. It is your rebirth portal, and things are a-changing. Your lucky days, Scorpio, are May 1st at your full moon, May 2nd, the 28th and 29th. Sagittarius, it's your once in a blue moon time. Feel the fear and do it anyway, as May ends with a big Sagittarian smile at the full moon in your sign. Your mind is lit up. However, you do have some hard work to do before month's end, which includes emotional release, subconscious clearing, deep healing. Do your inner work, Sag, so you can play and party at your full moon at the end of May and go into the summer on a high. So leading up to that, you have to do your deep work. And then in mid-month, around the new moon on May 16th, you can begin new health routines and start those supplements, get your health house in order, and get things on a schedule that will serve you, because it's party time at the end of the month with the blue moon in your sign, with a personal breakthrough. You're in the spotlight and you get to step into your new life chapter, and big love, big money, big expansion. And guess what? You have 5 lucky days in May, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and May 30th and 31st. So enjoy, Sag, Capricorn. Good vibes shower down at Taurus new moon mid-month. You're looking at your vision and purpose whole month long. On the May full moon, your social circle can improve and some long-term goal comes to fruition. In mid-month, at the new moon in Taurus, there's a creative new beginning and romance is in the air. At the end of the month on the blue moon, you may experience a deep spiritual awakening as your psyche shifts, karma comes home to roost for better or for worse, and you're restructuring your dreams about your future into something more aligned and something you can apply in your life now. Your lucky days, Capricorn, are May 6th and 7th. Aquarius. You're appreciating the grounding energy of Taurus in early May as everything is cray-cray. You are the first to feel the Uranian ignitions from your planetary ruler traveling through fellow air sign Gemini. Take some time to breathe and get out in nature to ground these new refined vibrations blasting through your life. It is a time of career destiny and public recognition, so get your groove on, align with these higher vibes, and ground them for everybody. On the full moon, May 1st, something may come to a climax regarding your career. There could be recognition, ending, or pivot point that has to happen or occurs. At the mid-month new moon, home, family, or relocation energy is in the mix. You may be thinking of moving or doing something with your location. And it could even be by the time the sun gets into Gemini from the 20th on, you're thinking of maybe living in two places, spending some time in one place during the year and then going somewhere else. You will be seeking the sun. May 31st, the blue moon brings in new networks and you expand your future vision. You're stepping into your Dharma. Your lucky days, Aquarius, are May 8th, 9th, and 10th. Pisces. Pisces flows into Taurian terrain, enjoying the stability and security of the planets in the sign of the bull. This is a month of spiritual truth and expansion for you. Pisces, on the May 1st full moon, your belief system shifts, truth is revealed, and you're tapped in to some higher awarenesses. At the new moon in May on the 16th, you may have some experiences to communicate, write, or learn something new. And by the way, all month long, you are tapped into some higher frequencies and your feeling nature is getting refined. So you may be having precognitive dreams or feeling things, seeing them before they actually occur. And then by the end of the month, you are aligning with your higher path and purpose and understanding the special Piscean being of light that you are. Your lucky days, Pisces, are May 11th and 12th. Aries. The new moon on May 16th occurs in your solar second house of resources. Show me the money, honey. There's opportunities for income and fresh financial influx. So the theme this month is money, power, and emotional transformation under Taurus skies. On the full moon on May 1st, there could also be intimacy revelations as well as financial forecasting. Issues around shared resources or debts could come to a head. You can't avoid the truth, so you might as well listen. At the new moon, it's a fresh start in your income. You have to really price your worth and look for revenue streams that will pay out. At month's end, at the blue moon, you're thinking about travel or publishing and your spiritual awakening is accelerating. There's a major belief shift. You're shedding control patterns and stepping into empowered self-worth. Aries, your lucky days are May 13th and 14th. So for everybody, all sun signs are going through a 3-part initiation based on the lunar calendar in May. It's an evolutionary gateway month. The theme at the Scorpio full moon on May 1st for everyone is purging, karmic endings, speaking your emotional truth or finding your emotional truth and healing it. Then at mid-month, at the Taurus new moon on May 16th, we're all looking at rebuilding stability, improving self-worth, and how to secure material wealth, material foundations, and security. And at the Sagittarius blue moon on May 31st, we can take leaps forward into our new lives, into fate and destiny experiences, and expand like the Sagittarian bubble expanding. Just do it with discernment and based in reality so it doesn't pop. I hope you enjoyed this episode on the Zodiac Sign Forecast for May 2026. Remember to download, share, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, and give us a 5-star review. This is Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine, sending cosmic constellating vibrations through the zodiac and beyond to the universe and into the quantum field.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.